Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys all the new changes in ROBUX 2. But before we get started, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 2k subscribers before the end of the month, and drop a like and leave a comment down below. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys all the new changes in ROBUX 2. But before we get started, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 2k subscribers before the end of the month, and drop a like and leave a comment down below. And here are the codes on screen right now. One gives 25k cash and one gives a start point reset. I leave them in the comments for you to copy and paste them, but here they're on screen for a little bit so you can write them down. So firstly, we have Bonsakura here. The change is now that the Z skill aims to the player closest to your mouse. They can see that they're all hitting him nice and cool. All the other moves are the same, no changes. Next we have Karama to Shinju, which is the cut and kyoku to bankai. Basically, the X move got changed so the bubble is bigger, and the drain is now based off of percent. So yeah, you can see how my Ryodan is going down by percent. And next, the Z skill now takes 4 times instead of just 2, as you can see. And also the base damage per tick was reduced from 10 to 5, but here's the damage revised. That does like 18 to him. This does 20. So now the Z skill, basically the AoE is larger, but the damage was reduced. Yeah, so that only does like 67. Yeah, so the X move now has a damage increase, and it no longer allows you to use moves until it's over. So that does like 40 a tick. Almost one tap. And now the C also can't be used while using Kuroitsugi. I was trying to use it there, but it refused. Also, the ragdoll on the fragor has been reduced. You can't use the Z anymore while using the X, which is a fragor, which is the same as the C move. And the running speed has been decreased, but the flash steps are still the same. Yeah. Next, now we have Yamamoto's bankai. Basically, now the C block breaks. Well, it block breaks if it hits. Yeah, as you can see, it broke him, and obviously you can start a combo from that pretty clean. Base damage of the Z is increased now from 325 to 8.5 per hit, which is crazy. And for Tensei Zangetsu, they basically just increased all the skills damage by 10%, and the Z has less startup, but it still takes a long time to come out. And now the Nozarashi bankai, it gave M2s a 4-second cooldown so that it can't be spammed as much. As you can hear, I'm spamming it, but it actually has a cooldown now, which actually sucks. That's actually whack. Still hits multiple people, no change on that, just that it has a cooldown now. And for Biscay, basically now the damage over time after the grab has been reduced, so that now that depressed damage buff, it's been reduced by 10%, so you don't do as much damage as you would before. So next, for Kendo, they reduced the bisect hit stun by 25% and made bisect now cost 30 Ryodan instead of 50. So here, this is what it looks like now. Yeah, it doesn't take as much Ryodan. Hit stun is less, which is a bit of an L. And they gave Blender some big buffs in which they increased the damage by 60%, gave it place lock stun, and increased the speed by 15%. So basically, what it looks like now. That is some big boy damage. That is some big boy damage, I'm not gonna lie. And finally, Ryodan now comes out 25% faster. Yeah, less predictable, I guess. As you can see, I'm a Vastuka. Now I want you guys to stop complaining that I'm only using manuscript. Basically, it made the Z and X move not break when countered. I can't really show that, but just know that they don't break anymore. The Z skill now has hyper armor, which is this, meaning they can't hit you during it, which is a bit of an L, because I like when they use Sabak when you're in that, and you just take the full force of the damage. And basically the X move had a base damage increase, so now it shreds. Now for Sombra, basically it made the C move 25% faster, and now it's an invasive. So watch, you can see like I use that in hit stun. If you didn't see, I'm gonna use it again. Here I'm gonna use it again. As you can see, it's clearly an invasive, which is a big W for Sombra mains, aka people who control anything better. Now for Tronido, basically the animations of the X and C skill have been sped up, makes it, I guess, harder to dodge, which is a dub. Is the X. I mean, it's alright. I've never really liked this res, but now to something I do like. We have Arrogante, and basically the damage of the X skill was increased by 50%, which is literally a lot of damage. That's doing 5 damage per tick. That's actually mad. Again, as I said last time, just making an already broken thing a lot more broken. Now for Murcielago, basically iframes on Latigo have now been removed, so let's say you end up grabbing someone, you don't have iframes anymore, so people can still hit you, which is a big L for Murcielago, like a massive L, because you can literally get killed for landing your own move. And also the move throws you further at the end of it to prevent you from comboing into it. And yeah, a bunch more fixes. And now for Primero, as you can see, activation gives 200 plus Reiatsu and 100 plus health upon activation. And they fixed the X move not doing that sometimes, because supposedly sometimes you just never used to dash, you just stand still and the move kind of bugs, so that's a W change. Also, hero damage reduction was increased from 40% to 45%, and they removed extra damage taken in Resurrection. And now for Quincy's, Loot Vein now takes less Reiatsu, which is a dub, but the L is it no longer bypasses hero, which means, well, if this were a player, it wouldn't be going through the hero. Next, they fixed triple shot and explosive shot not being able to come out at all if your enemy is far, and explosive shot, and as you can see they both work. And finally they fixed bow M1s not ricocheting when you're in the barrier. So now you can literally be the most annoying player in the game as a Quincy, because you literally cannot miss. And they also fixed getting stuck when you counter the Flugel Z skill. And the speed of Crazy Lemons was increased by 21%, but you literally can't combo with them, so it doesn't matter at all. Basically the dash Bringer Light has a lower cooldown for the recharge. As you can see, they reduce it by 2 seconds. I'm just gonna keep spamming Q until I can do it again. Yo, I don't know how many seconds that was. I'll probably put a time on the screen, but that's that. And they also increase the distance it takes you by 15%, which is a massive dub. And also Soul Crush travel speed increased by 15%. And now for Hakuda, they made it so that double strike or double jab has better stun and hyper armor, which means you can't get hit while using it. It can be cancelled. There's no end lag on palm strike if you do not hit an enemy, and palm strike has true stun. So here it is when you don't hit an enemy, you can move immediately after. Yeah. The stun is way better now, you can actually combo with it before they have a chance to run out. Alright, so I'm gonna try a combo right now. That's a crazy stun, man, with just Hakuda.